Hello guys! Welcome to Sissygram Genderbender Stories on YouTube. Today, I am bringing you a brand new genderbender story. If you like my voice, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for regular updates. Now, let's start the story. As her consciousness slowly returned, the first thing Alina noticed was the pounding in her head. Soft sheets enveloped her, and the faint scent of lavender lingered in the air. Blinking groggily, she tried to gather her thoughts and make sense of her surroundings. "Thank goodness, you're finally awake," a voice said, and Alina looked up to see a girl with long blonde hair and bright blue eyes peering down at her with evident relief. The unfamiliar voice startled Alina, and she bolted upright in a panic, instantly regretting the movement as sharp pain shot through her skull. "Take it easy, Alina. You've been out for 2 weeks, the blonde girl said gently. 2 weeks? Alina was confused. Nothing seemed to make sense. The room swam before her eyes, with pink walls, posters of boy bands, and a vanity cluttered with makeup. This definitely wasn't her room. Where am I? What happened? Her voice sounded unfamiliar, a high-pitched tone that wasn't hers, and panic began to set in. The blonde girl frowned with concern. "You're in your bedroom, silly. Don't you remember? You hit your head pretty hard during the 4th of July celebrations. The doctor said you might have some memory issues when you woke up." Memory issues? That felt like an understatement. The last thing Alina recalled was fireworks, Maxim, and a prank gone wrong. But this body, this wasn't hers. "My name's not Alina, it's Alex," she said, trembling as she looked around at the unfamiliar body. Her hands shook as she touched her chest, face, and thighs. This wasn't her body. "This can't be happening," she whispered, her voice shaky. The blonde girl reached out, taking Alina's, or rather Alice's, hand. "Alina, you're scaring me. Maybe we should call the doctor." "No," Alex snapped, the response coming out sharper than intended. "I just need a minute to process." How do I even explain this? Alex thought, feeling like everything was spiraling. What could they possibly think if he said, "I am not Alina, I am Alex, and somehow I've ended up in the wrong body"? They'd think he was crazy, or worse, maybe he was crazy. Perhaps this was just one long, messed up dream. Anna, the blonde girl, squeezed Alex's hand. "Okay, take your time. I'm right here if you need anything." Alex closed his eyes, trying to calm the racing thoughts. "Okay, think, Alex. What's the last thing I remember?" The images flooded back. Uncle Jim's lake house, the 4th of July party, Maxim convincing him to prank his cousin Ally, sneaking behind the stage where the fireworks were set up. Then, the explosion. "The fireworks," he murmured, his voice still shaky. "Right," Anna nodded eagerly. "You were helping set up the finale when something went wrong. No one's exactly sure what happened, but there was an explosion. You were knocked out cold. That explained the headache, but it didn't explain this, being in a completely different body." "Anna," Alex began slowly, his voice still full of disbelief. "This is going to sound crazy, but you have to listen. I'm not Alina. My name's Alex, and somehow I've ended up in the wrong body." For a moment, Anna stared at him, and then she burst into laughter. "Oh, Alina, your sense of humor is as crazy as ever. You had me worried for a second there." "I am not joking," Alex shot back, frustration rising in his chest. "I swear something happened during that accident. I don't know how, but I've switched bodies. Or something." The laughter faded from Anna's face as she realized Alex wasn't kidding. "Alina, I mean, Alex, that's impossible. Body swapping isn't real." "I know it sounds insane," Alex said, shaking his head, "but I am telling you the truth. Ask me anything about Alex's life, his family, his friends, his favorite foods, and I prove it to you." Anna bit her lip, clearly torn between concern and disbelief. "Okay, if you're really Alex, tell me about his best friend." We've been best friends since 3rd grade when I beat him in the school spelling bee. Maxim was so impressed. He declared us worthy adversaries, and we've been inseparable ever since. He's got this goofy laugh that sounds like a hyena, and he's allergic to peanuts. Anna's eyes widened in surprise. That's eerily accurate, but you could have heard all that from the real Alex. Fine, Alex continued. How about this? Last summer, Maxim and I built a treehouse in my backyard. We carved our initials into the floor and buried a time capsule underneath. Inside was a baseball signed by Derek Jeter. Maxim's lucky rabbit's foot had an embarrassing love letter I wrote to Jenny Martinez in 5th grade, but never sent. Anna's face turned pale. No way. Alex sighed, running his fingers through unfamiliar long hair. Trust me, I wish it wasn't true. But here we are. Anna looked helpless for a moment, then sank into a chair. What now? How do we fix this? Alex thought for a moment. We need to find Alina's real body. Maybe she's in there, and we can figure out how to switch us back. Anna's eyes widened. Oh my God, you're right. Alina must be in your body. We need to find her before she freaks out. Alex nodded. But how do we do that without everyone thinking we're crazy? I can't just go to my parents and say, hey, I am your son, but I am a girl now. We'll have to be subtle, Anna said, clearly thinking it through. Maybe I can find out where your real body is staying, and then we can arrange a meeting. But in the meantime, she glanced at Alex's unfamiliar body. What are you supposed to do? I don't know the first thing about being a girl, Alex groaned. Don't worry, I've got your back, Anna assured him. We'll say your memory's still fuzzy. That should cover for any slip-ups. I'll help you fake it until we figure this out, Alex sighed, feeling immensely grateful. Thanks, Anna. I don't know what I'd do without you. Hey, what are friends for? She grinned. Now, let's get you cleaned up. Your mom's going to flip when she hears you're awake. The next hour was a crash course in femininity that left Alex's head spinning. Anna guided him through a shower, averting her eyes to preserve modesty, showed him how to use various confusing beauty products, and then tackled the dreaded task of getting dressed. I am not wearing that, Alex said flatly, staring at the frilly sundress Anna had pulled out for him. Come on, it's cute, and it's what Alina would wear. Yeah, well, I'm not Alina, Alex countered. Fine, Anna sighed. How about this? She held up a pair of denim shorts and a flowery tank top. Alex eyed it warily. It's still more feminine than I am comfortable with, but I guess is better than a dress. Putting on the bra was a Herculean task that left Alex blushing, while Anna stifled her giggles. I swear, these things are medieval torture devices, Alex muttered as he adjusted the straps for the 100th time. You get used to it, Anna reassured him. Now sit still while I do your makeup. Makeup? Is that really necessary? Trust me, Anna said. If you go downstairs without at least mascara and lip gloss, your mom will know something's up. Alina never leaves her room without makeup. Alex reluctantly agreed. Anna kept it simple. Foundation, mascara, and a swipe of pink lip gloss. The effect was subtle, but undeniably pretty. Looking in the mirror, Alex had to admit that Alina was attractive, but it wasn't him. It wasn't his face. Ready? Anna asked gently. About as ready as I'll ever be, Alex sighed before making his way downstairs. When they entered the kitchen, a middle-aged woman with Alina's eyes spotted them and rushed over with a cry of joy. Alex awkwardly patted her back, feeling panicked as he glanced over at Anna. Anna mouthed, "Just go with it." "Thanks, Mom. I'm feeling much better." Alina's mom pulled back and studied him closely. "The doctor said you might have some memory issues." "How much do you remember, honey?" Alex cleared his throat, his mind scrambling. "I kind of fuzzy." I remember the 4th of July party, and then nothing until I woke up here. You poor thing, Alina's mom murmured, stroking Alex's hair. Alex resisted the urge to flinch away from the unfamiliar touch. Don't worry, we'll help you get back on track. Are you hungry? I can make you breakfast. That would be great, Alex muttered. As Alina's mom busied herself in the kitchen, Anna piped up, Hey, Mrs. You know, Alina's friend who was also hurt in the accident? Mrs. Lopez frowned. Oh, that poor boy. I heard he woke up a few days ago, but he's been having some issues adjusting, amnesia or something like that. Just curious, Anna said casually. I thought maybe seeing a familiar face might help jog Alina's memory. That's not a bad idea, Mrs. Lopez agreed. I'll call his mom later and see if we can arrange a visit. The next few hours passed with awkward conversations and near slip-ups. Alex relied heavily on Anna to navigate the unfamiliar territory, feeling mentally exhausted by lunchtime. This is harder than I thought, he confessed to Anna when they had a moment alone. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. Mrs. J. calling Alex's mom this afternoon. With any luck, we'll arrange a meeting soon. And then what? Alex asked. We just explain the situation and hope they believe us, Anna shrugged. I guess so, unless you have a better idea. Alex collapsed on Alina's bed with a groan. This is such a mess, all because of one stupid prank. Hey, look on the bright side, Anna grinned. At least, you're getting to experience life from a whole new perspective. You'll never take us girls for granted again. Haha, Alex said dryly. I guess so. Then he sobered. But seriously, what if we can't fix this? What if I am stuck like this forever? Anna sat beside him, placing a comforting hand on his arm. We'll figure it out, Alex. We do get all the best clothes, Alex chuckled, despite himself. I'll take your word for it, though I have to admit, these shorts are pretty comfortable. See? Anna grinned. Silver linings. As they headed back downstairs, the sense of impending change loomed over them. This was far from a normal day, but there was hope. They would figure this out together, with their friends, their families, and Anna there to help them navigate this insane, impossible situation. As the evening wore on, Alex looked at himself in a mirror, the unfamiliar face of Alina staring back at him. It no longer felt entirely alien, though it was still jarring. The road ahead was uncertain, but Alex knew one thing: he wasn't alone in this strange new reality. And maybe, just maybe, they would find a way to fix things. This is where the story ends. I spend hours of effort creating these kinds of stories, so if you're new to this channel, please hit the like button and subscribe my Sissygram Genderbender Stories YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to comment on what you would do if you were in his place. I'm eagerly waiting for your comments, and I personally read all of them. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. And I'll see you in the next story in the next video. Take care and bye.